The Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour became famous not just for comedy, but for pushing boundaries in a way that few shows dared to at the time. When people say, "This scene wasn't edited, look again," they're usually referring to moments that slipped past network expectations, or at least appeared to. But the truth behind these moments is more complex than the mystery the title suggests. Hosted by Tom Smothers and Dick Smothers, the show aired in the late 1960s during a period of intense political and cultural change in the United States. Unlike most variety shows of its time, it didn't shy away from controversial topics like the Vietnam War, civil rights, and government authority. Because of this, the show frequently clashed with network censors at CBS, who often demanded edits before episodes could air. Many of the unedited or look again moments that circulate today are actually tied to this tension. In some cases, jokes, political remarks, or musical performances were included that pushed right up against what the network would normally allow. Occasionally, segments made it to broadcast that executives later regretted, either because they were approved too late to cut or because their impact wasn't fully realized until after airing. However, it's important to understand that television at the time still went through review, nothing truly aired completely unchecked. One of the most famous aspects of the show was its inclusion of outspoken musical guests and comedians who challenged authority. This created the impression that the program was constantly sneaking things past censors, even if, in reality, there was an ongoing battle behind the scenes over what could and couldn't be shown. That tension eventually led to the show's cancellation in 1969, not because of one specific scene, but due to repeated conflicts with the network over content control. So when people claim a certain moment wasn't edited, what they're really reacting to is how bold the show felt compared to others of its time. It gave the illusion of being raw and unrestricted, even though it was still operating within a controlled system. In the end, the fascination isn't about a single hidden detail, it's about how the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour managed to blur the line between entertainment and protest, leaving behind moments that still feel surprisingly daring decades later.